What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here at 88 Rotors Off-Road. We have a 4RUNNER compilation for you guys to enjoy today with an FJ Cruiser squeezed in the middle somewhere. We're installing an iBox Pro Truck lift system on this one for the customer. He brought in his own used parts. We're also utilizing a 1/4 inch shim on top of the 2 3/4 inch lift spring. The rear gets a 1 inch lift spring. We told the customer that we highly recommend upper control arms on this setup, but he opted out on using them. Keep on watching to see what happens. 88 Rotors is located in Southern California, about 20 minutes east of downtown Los Angeles. If you're looking to get some work done by us, please reach out to us anytime by phone, or you can always message us by using the contact form when you click on the link in the description below. This customer came in with a previously installed set of Method MR312s in a bronze finish. These are a 17 by 8.5 size with the 0 offset. He already had a set of Falcon Wild Peak AT3Ws mounted on here in a 275/70/17 size. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We post a ton of videos on Toyota trucks. If that's what you're into, make sure you subscribe. With the customer's new suspension installed and the wheels put back on, we're going to bring it down to the ground and torque the wheels down to spec before we bring it out for a quick test drive. It doesn't take long for the owner of the vehicle to realize how much positive camber he has. He changed his mind, and we're bringing the vehicle back in now for some upper control arms. We installed some SPC ball joint upper control arms on here for the customer. Next up, we have an FJ Cruiser that we're installing an Icon Stage 5 setup on. We're also going to be installing some 1552 wheels. These are going to be the analog HDs that we're wrapping up in a 255/85/17 tire. And in order to clear that with articulation, we're doing our body mount job, as you can see. Our tech has already installed the rear lift spring and the lower trailing arm. Let's swing over to the front end so we can show you what the body mount job looks like completed. And here we can show you the new wheels and tires. Once again, these are the 1552 analog HDs in a 17 by 8.5 with the 0 offset. Tire of choice here are the 255/85/17s Mickey Thompson Baja Boss. In addition to the new lift wheels and tires, our customer wanted to add some new TPMS sensors. We installed them, so we are programming them now. If you guys like what you see here and want to see more, please consider following us on Instagram. You can find us at 88 Rotors Off-Road. Next up, we have a lunar rock colored 5th generation 4RUNNER. This one right here is a TRD Off-Road model that we're installing a king setup on. We're also doing the camber kinetic upper control arms with some old Man Emu lift springs. And the wheel and tire of choice here are the Method MR308s, also known as the Roost wheels. These are a bronze finish in a 17 by 8.5 with a 0 offset. Tire of choice here are the 285/70/17 Goodyear Duratrax. The new lift, wheels, and tires are now installed. We're going to bring it down a little bit on the rack just so we can do a high clearance bumper cut. After carefully installing the masking tape on the bumper for our cut, we measure it to make sure that they are consistent from side to side. Then we go on with the cutting. We then trim off the fender liner and then modify the bumper bracket. And of course, at the end, we put on an edge trim to finish off the look. The vehicle is now complete. We're going to bring it out for a quick test drive before we hand the keys back over to the customer. Next up, we have an MGM 4RUNNER that's in for a Bilstein package. We're doing the Bilstein 5100s all around on this one with old Man Emu lift springs and some SPC ball joint upper control arms. For the wheels and tires on this one, the customer decided to go with a set of double black Method NV MR305s. These right here are the 285/7017 BFGoodrich all-terrain KO2 tires that we're wrapping on them. Over to the rear end, you can see the old Man Emu lift springs dampened by the Bilstein 5100s. This one's ready to be pulled out. Next one in is a very similar vehicle, also an MGM 5th generation 4RUNNER that we're doing the same Bilstein 5100 setup with old Man Emu lift springs, SPC ball joint upper control arms, but some different wheels and tires. Keep on watching to see what it is. We're doing a set of bronze Method MR312s in a 17 by 8.5 with a 0 offset. We also wrapped this one up in a 285/7017 BFGoodrich all-terrain KO2. Next one up is this Barcelona Red Forerunner. We're doing a Dobinson IMS setup on this one. We're installing some 285/7017 Falcon Wild Peak AT3W tires on this one. Dirt King is not a brand that we usually carry, so the customer brought in his own. Our technicians are seen here installing the diff drop. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank you very much for stopping on by. We hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, please take care.